Joan, is it hard for you losing your memory?
Losing my memory? Where did I lose my memory? You're did you? Okay, tell me.
We came to interview you today. How do you feel about that?
I don't mind at all if you want to do that.
How old are you?
Oh, many more years.
Than me? Or than you were before? What was your husband's name?
I should know by now. I let me see.
Mom, Dad's name, you always called him Gil. Daddy, his name was Gilles.
Gilles.
Gilles Lusignan, but you always called him Gil, because you guys always spoke in English.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Joan, how many children do you have?
At least three or more.
Jill, what's it like caring for your mom these days?
So I typically try and come and see Mom a couple of times a week. I usually fix her hair. Either I help her shower, wash her hair, and do her hair, or if it's during the week, then I just come and touch her up and curl her hair and stuff. That's always been a big part of our routine.
Yep.
And I like to make her laugh, and I also like to interact with all of the other residents who don't have people who come in.
Has anything changed over the years in her personality?
Yes, so for example, when other people are trying to look after her, she does not like that. So to sometimes see her lash out at a worker is surprising for us. But then afterwards, when we kind of get her grounded and get her back on track, then she kind of comes back to her normal self. Although it is hard at times to have conversations, you have to kind of play around and just keep going. Having said that, you still have this person that you love in front of you, and you have that opportunity to still exchange and to make them happy. And they also in turn make us happy.
What do you think is the sense of getting dementia? Why is this something that is part of the human condition?
I mean, it's a bit of a mystery. I think nobody wants to have dementia, right? Everybody wants to have I'd say full cognitive senses right till the end. But what can I say? That's part of letting go.
Do you think there's some value, including for younger people, in learning about surrendering that sense of control throughout life?
I think there's huge value in learning because you don't control everything. And people who try to control everything, they get depressed because they realize, guess what, in life, you can't control everything. There's curveballs all the time.
One of the reasons many Canadians say that they would like to ask for euthanasia is because of their fear of being a burden, especially mothers and grandmothers. Is your mother a burden?
No, she's definitely not a burden. Seriously.
Do you think that how your mother raised you contributes to how you and your siblings take care of her?
Absolutely. Okay, we had a loving mom, and we all want to love her to the end. And I would say also I joke around with my own kids all the time. I'm like, okay guys, like I want to look good when I'm 90, so you're gonna come in, help me clean, you're gonna do my hair and my nails and whatever.
You look very elegant today.
Oh, do I? Well, thank you, dear God. I hope you helped all of them because they also...
Because everyone could use some help looking as good as she does. So, if your mother is not a burden, what is she for you?
She's a gift. She's not a burden, she's a gift. And she's a gift right up until she gets, when it's time for her to go to heaven and see my dad and dance a good jig up there.
Joan, who's this?
She's my child.
Are you still yourself, like you've always been?
Well, I think I have been.
Is life always good?
Yes, I would say life is very good. And then the question is, how do we keep on going?